It's Wednesday, May 28th, 2008. I'm James Kotecki. Welcome to the show. Former White House Press Secretary Scott McClellan has a new book out where he takes vicious, Panther-style swipes at the Bush administration he once served. Among his more potent jabs, he said the press corps was too easy on the administration during the run-up to the war. He writes, the liberal media didn't live up to its reputation. Yeah, they weren't so tough. Man, back in '03, we could have told them they were WMDs in the Epcot spaceship, and they would have eaten that up like a butterscotch pudding. The press, what a bunch of suckers. McClellan also suggested that Karl Rove and Scooter Libby held a meeting to get their story straight on the CIA leak case, and that Rove was responsible for a photograph of the president surveying the damage of Hurricane Katrina while flying comfortably overhead in Air Force One. And how did Rove respond to McClellan's allegations?
This doesn't sound like Scott. It really doesn't. Not the Scott McClellan I've known for a long time. Second of all, it sounds like somebody else. It sounds like a left-wing blogger.
In all fairness, if this book were actually a screed by a liberal blogger, it probably would have contained more profanity, a few badly photoshopped images, and less grammar. Let's see what else is going on. Oh yes, the presidential election. Barack Obama mistakenly told a group of veterans on Monday that he had an uncle who had liberated the Auschwitz concentration camp, when in fact his great-uncle had actually helped liberate the Ordof camp of Buchenwald instead. In its initial response to the mistake, the RNC released a statement that Obama's frequent exaggerations and outright distortions raised questions about his judgment and his readiness to lead as commander-in-chief. So in addition to being 35 and a natural-born citizen, we can apparently also add detailed knowledge of your great-uncle's personal history to the list of presidential qualifications. Interesting side note, CBS reported that in Obama's speech, he referred to a family legend that the uncle was so affected by the war that after he returned, he spent 6 months up in the attic. My guess is that this is where Obama got the phrase, crazy uncle in the attic, that he once used to describe Dick Cheney. Although the phrase kind of loses its power for ridicule when you realize why the uncle was up there in the first place. Well, that's it for today's hit. Check out Politico.com/nothing for more stories. And don't worry, there are no WMDs in Epcot. But I'm willing to bet they can hide a few Patriot missiles inside the towers of Cinderella's castle. You heard it here first, right here on Kotecki TV. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday! Hey, there I am. I'm on TV. That's great.